You're listening to the SS Experience on SMG.
This is the SS Experience streaming on the SMG Podcast Network app. Nicki Minaj tweeted something, and she said, she said, yeah, single. As a matter of fact, I'm going to actually pull up the tweet because a lot of people, which if you know me, I've been saying this for the longest time. I'm waiting for Nicki Minaj to get a divorce. I am trying to shoot my shot at her fine ass, which a lot of people don't feel that way about Nicki Minaj. But I guess I have like nobody really likes the females that I like. I'd be like, oh, Carly Red's the shit. I don't like that bitch. Nicki Minaj fine as fuck. Fuck her ass. I'm like, well, good thing I like him and y'all don't. Shit. So yesterday she tweeted, yes, single. Now, a lot of people was thinking, oh, she's single now. Yay. But then a lot of people was talking about is new music dropping. But you don't drop new music, especially a single, while you're actively on tour. She's starting the second leg of her American tour. I think when is that going down? Let me actually go ahead and back into my phone real quick and see when that is real quick because she's starting the second leg of her tour. So there's no way in hell that we're gonna see, you know what I'm saying, new music from Nicki Minaj. Because even when people be on tour and they, you know, they have new music, it's like nobody wants to hear the new music. Everybody's just trying to hear the bangers. So for them to be insinuating that, oh, Nicki Minaj has new music coming out, it's a new single, that might be a tad bit of a stretch. So she's actually going to, oh, well, damn, that's actually in the fall or the end of summer. September 4th is when she's starting her new leg. So she's probably still overseas right now. So yeah, I don't think there's no new music dropping, anything like that. But a lot of people are speculating that, oh, she might be divorced. And now everybody knows the dude that she married. She married some dude who's he's like convicted. He's like a sex offender type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dang, like, so everywhere you go or wherever you move, he has to register as a sex offender. And that's like all on your docket because you're Nicki Minaj. He's not famous. So it's all on, you know what I'm saying, her shoulders that that she's carrying around or walking around or parading around this I guess it's not alleged if he's already convicted and it is what it is. But, you know, yeah. So she has this pedo around. I guess we can go ahead and call it is what it is. So again, this story comes from our friends at XXL Magazine. We've been stealing content from them since 2014. Let's see here. Nicki Minaj is sparking divorce rumors after sharing two cryptic posts on social media, and fans are concerned. On June 10th, Nicki hopped on X, formerly known as Twitter, and wrote "Yes, single," which confused her fans. They believe either the Pink Friday rapper was about to drop a new song or that she had just divorced her husband, Kenneth Petty. Speak up now, Nicki. Don't leave us with this tweet. A fan had tweeted. Nicki then added fuel to the fire when she shared a strange video on her Instagram story a few hours after her tweet. Donning a bonnet, Nicki spoke directly to the camera and reminisced quietly about giving birth to her son Papa Bear back in 2020. And then one day they're yelling push and you're in pain, she whispers. Then one day comes out a beautiful baby boy. Thank God for your glory. Congratulations to every mom out there. You're doing a great job. In case no one's told you that, you're doing a great job. Okay, we're still trying to figure this shit out real quick. Hold on. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Who knows? Maybe it's one of those things where she realized, oh, this nigga's really a bum. And you got to think, even with me, right? Like I said, I thirst trap for Nicki Minaj all the time, right? Even though I have a career, you know what I'm saying? I work in radio, I work in podcasting, I work in media, I got my own company and all of that. In comparison to Nicki Minaj, I would be a bum. You know what I'm saying? I would be a bum because I don't have her level of success. I don't have her level of monies. I don't have none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't have none of that, right? So it's like, I bring something to the table because shit, I at least can create content around you. You know what I'm saying? Put you on a podcast. You know what I'm saying? You're Queen's Radio. I could be a producer, all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I would still bring some sort of value even if I don't bring the bacon, even if I don't, bring home as much money. I'm never going to be a person who dates a woman and not bring any money to the table. My pops didn't raise me like that. My pops always told me never let a woman take care of you. And I understand that now because when you look at a lot of times where men be sleeping under women and all of that stuff, women always throw that in your face. Oh, you a bum ass nigga. You know what I mean? You eating off me, you sleeping on my couch, you wouldn't be here without like who wants to hear that shit? Like one of my brothers used to go through that shit all the time with his BM, even though he would work and he does his thing. I mean, he at most times he made more money than her, but she was more stable because she kept the crib. She kept the crib. She kept the house. You know what I'm saying? And and she paid up for the house. So it's like if you want to say, well, you a bum because of that, okay, that's neither here nor there. That's a whole nother conversation. So if she's just now realizing like, oh, this nigga's a bum and he's dead weight, because like I said, everywhere she goes, she has to hear, especially in rap. Like think about how many times like, Cardi B, I forget what other females have been. I think what's my homegirl name? Terror Squad. And I hate forgetting fucking names and shit. Remy Ma. Everybody mentions your husband's a pedophile. Your husband touched kids. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. You know what I mean? For her and her brand, who the fuck wants to go through that shit? You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be surprised if the dude's a bum and he has unnecessary baggage. Now, if it's different, if he, you know what I'm saying, got convicted of, you know what I'm saying, touching kids and shit, but he added value to the relationship. You know what I'm saying? But if he's not adding no value, and it seemed like when she was talking about I remember, you know what I'm saying, pushing out a baby and all of this other shit, and a baby boy popped out type shit, that really sounds like some old, you don't take care of your kids. You just around type shit. You know what I'm saying? Or it could be like, because think of it like this. Nicki Minaj is on tour, but there's certain places where people with criminal records can't go to, right? So it's like, and which women are weird about this too. And I want to get into this with Naomi Campbell in a second. Women are weird about this. Women are always at like leaving their children with the father is the worst thing in the world when it's like, yo, half of that motherfucker's mine too. If you can't leave your child with the person who also helped create them, that's a you problem, not a him problem. Because it's like, that this person is half theirs, but you don't feel comfortable enough to leave said child with father. Like, then why is this a thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't like, I wouldn't have a child with somebody that I feel that I can't leave them around, because it's like, that just adds extra unwanted work and pressure on you that you have to deal with all of that shit. So I know that she's going overseas, she's traveling, doing her thing. I don't know how old her son is, you know what I mean? But I could imagine like, damn, he's all across the country, I mean all around the world and all this other shit, you know what I'm saying? And obviously her husband can't go to a lot of these countries. So it's like, well, shit, he's at the crib. So if she's feeling like alone and a lot of work because she's working on a tour while also being a mom at the same exact time, I can see why she may want to have a divorce, because she's like, well, shit, if I can't leave my child at home with his or her father, and his and her father can't come with me on tour because, you know what I'm saying, he's convicted of being a pedophile, you know what I'm saying, for being a tree jumper, which is an old school term, by the way. Just Google it, look it up. It's hilarious. Then what the fuck is he here for? You know what I'm saying? So if these divorce rumors are true, I'm happy, because I'm going to be shooting my shot and sending DMs. You know what I'm saying? Y'all going to see a whole bunch of Nicki Minaj articles and everything. I'm going to be getting her attention. You know what I'm saying? Be like, I'm outside, Nicki. I'm here for you. But, it is what it is. People take social media way too seriously. And a non-related story real quick. LeBron James unfollowed Kendrick Perkins because Kendrick Perkins was like, he's making the whole Kyrie situation about him, and LeBron unfollowed him. So people really go in deep dives and study social media. It's like, I wouldn't be surprised if 5 to 10 years from now, there's a term that means the study of social media.
You're listening to the SS Experience on SMG.